Reported out of context 13. I've gone too far, and I'm writing very slowly. Maybe I should start making videos about me just playing Fire Emblem ROM hacks. Ooh, that sounds good fun. Here in California, just kill the beetle already. Medieval weapons. I just think they are neat. Chat gains their independence from me. Yo, come rap posse. Does this come with a full-on guy? I left my cat locked in my office, and she opened up the Three Houses cutscene compilation in VCL 12 times. I think she's a gamer now. Cusco's election. For Cusco. That election. This reminds me of the time of Darth Lord. Miwokia. Trans character. Now we know why this game is 18 plus in Russia. I've even heard some attorneys search me as the King of Evil. Definitely has the look. At the very least, who wears full armor to court? Alright, state your name and whatever it is you pretend to do. Ain't got the brain rot. No, if it only becomes through a process called murder, it doesn't count. Nah, she's not looking up the Winsler's personality traits. Convinced that only girls can murder, but I was mistaken. Everyone can murder, not just us. Tell Cookie Monster to move over, because I'm coming to Sesame Street to kick ass and eat cookies. And I'm almost out of cookies. The Rock. If you talk like that to me again, you little herb! That's coming from a person who is so dumb she's still watching Coco Melon. War crimes, that's what! Jane killed many people. Can't wait for the final battle where Fram Clan and Vander will fuse into the ultimate form. Jean Clan Van Fram. For some reason, Jean is not in this group. It's in the name. Why is he there? Why isn't this 10-year-old not in the party? For now, I hope they're not going to create hyper-realistic children. I'm in my backyard and they're in the graveyard. Yeah, I'm scared that Hasbro and Toei are going to copyright the heck out of me because of the mix of the Power Ranger and the Zyuranger footage. So, yeah, I'm not gonna play that. So here's a friendly PowerPoint to take the place of Homicide. Where am I just a many-toothed god? It's a haunted break. One person got pwned by the Fighting Polygon team on very easy difficulty. I've never played the original Smash Bros, I'm going to be honest. That's the only Smash game I've not played. I've played Melee, I've played Brawl, I've played Smash 4, I've played Ultimate, I have not played the original. Hawaii, who is led mostly by children, so they're already out of the running, which is good because I hate Gen 7. Holy hell, it's shaped like Italy. What did you say? The truth? It seems like Clinton's has penetrated your mental state. All one sort of knowns is be capitalist, charge Heath Need, eat butterfly honey and lie. You run on dead bodies? Totally normal. You can't run a country without flippable hair. No wonder why Effie is like that. Because no fighting game sports the huge eclectic class should be without a witch or wizard. Yes, witches. Called it! Because he's a jungler. Is he stupid? Grabs the pills. Live jungler reaction. Not the image I wanted. Still not the one. No, the stupid pills. If you notice a foreign tourist in a Waffle House, it is your American duty to start a fist fight to ensure they get the full experience. Waffle House? I'm imagining a building made out of waffle. It's on girl style. I've never been to Waffle House. Granted, it's only a southern thing for Waffle Houses, and I live in Iowa, which is in the Midwest. Bro does not know. Tekken 8 director responds to many fans' asses being for a Waffle House stage. Tekken 8 director Katsuhiro Harada has finally responded to the many requests that he has received for fans asking him to add Waffle House stage into the game. This is my brother's favorite news story from this year. Well, one of the favorites. Does 9/11 happen to Aniverse? I am going to play this though.
Hey, you DK! How you doing, pal?
I killed Lanky.
What?
I killed Lanky in his sleep.
DK, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god, DK, that's egregious and awful. Isn't he your pal?
Nah, he's an asshole. I smothered him in his sleep with a coconut.
You did that?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Don't like him.
Don't like him?
Just don't like him.
That's the whole reason why you killed him.
Yeah.
DK, this is not okay. You need to turn yourself in right now.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
So you murdered Lanky Kong and you're going to turn yourself in without any issue. Is that what I'm understanding here?
I'll sleep well in a prison cell knowing Lanky's in hell.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The amount of years. Get stupid at the circus. Oh, look at that. It's the circus music. Why is this Latias a different color? Is it sick or something? Yeah, it's just a glitch. Just kill it. I killed it, and now it's back to red. Now, thanks for your help. No, not the shiny. Also, I can tell that's a Gen 6 because of the UI and stuff. Which, relevant story. Once, years ago, I was playing Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. And I was just walking around, and then I found the shiny Wurmple. And I caught it, and I was losing my shit over it. I eventually evolved it into a Duckstox. If only my 2DS could work, then I could actually upload the photo of my beautiful, shiny Duckstox. That was my first ever shiny. Wii U marketing team! The Dark Past of Grandma. Somehow Battle Team returned. They think it's true crime, but it's just Scooby-Doo again. 9 years celebrating illegal! There's not much info about Beethoven being a pro gamer. Johann, where you at? Dead. He's dead. Bach is dead. Was that how it felt when I pet my allies' faces? Fuck you mean the taking kangaroo cheating on his wife? This implies Roger even has a life. Why serve multiple dinosaurs in Tekken? POV, you are in Jurassic Park. Well, it's not my fault that Zaibatsu wants animals to beat you up. Paul McCartney admits he and the Beatles can't read. Your war is bad, Toku, where protagonist gets Crystal Pepsi for him. DW would be a great politician. Doctor Who, I have a fun fact about that guy. No, the Arthur character. I think the funniest one we completely overlooked was RJ suddenly being an expert handyman and building the fucking cannon. We were so focused on the dancing stuff that we never questioned how this man, without any super advanced technology, was casually building this super weapon in his house. RJ? Yeah, him. I assumed it would be him, but wasn't sure. The person below me likes kidnapping children in the basement. A lot of early 2000s Power Ranger CGs lived in my head. Specifically, Casey and his jungle bike looking like those car crash meme edits. He just goes, yeah. Why am I seeing the Beatles everywhere? I don't know. Feel like shouting help. Never thought I'd see my dog looking so much like Gerald of the River. If you read papal documents, essentially every new animal Catholics encountered during the colonial era has corresponding requests sending back to the Vatican asking if it could count as a fish for Lent. Whoever said that is not wrong. She's great at annoying people. My brother said it. Makes me wish alcoholics were real. I just saw a theory that ER was so depressed because he's Christopher Robin's least favorite toy. Man's already depressed. You don't need to do him like that. She gets angry and summons a waterfall. I don't want Backstreet Boys! I'm not kidding when I tell you the manga is literally about a super-powered rooster who fights Godzilla like monsters. I know the entire Mishima family tree better than my own. Lost Media 3DS videos. Okay. I thought I could collect wild crumb in the grass. I fear my friends are going to have to hear me out about rambling for some real bullshit. Which I'd love to do, but I barely have the time to do it. I forgot that happened, so it'd be a Bravely Default canon event. Time to pay our healthcare bills. Ant-Man 3 wasn't that bad, right? Michael Douglas and Angeline Lilly have retired from acting. Their last MCU film was Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I don't know. That sentence gave America a heart attack. Also, yes it was. The Naruto debate must end. 1 pence? 1 pence? And a nerd is not fabulous. Incorrect. Game show hosts in the 50s would disagree. Screw game show hosts in the 50s. Just find a copy of Pokemon Diamond on the ground. The Egyptians forgot the right directions. Ah yes, the lead pipe plushie. Donkey Kong Country TV show, Infection Horror AU. Yes, it exists. I'm gonna tickle your toes. I've begun walking to Toronto. Like any good war criminal! I've never watched Digital Circus. Did I actually do a good Canon impression? I barely know shit about Digital Circus. The least valuable player, Yoshi's, as a whole. The infamous Staircare team. The gimmick is that Raz is screwing around on the other side of the river outside of our control. Left is the least favorite command. Seeing SpongeBob on Cartoon Network is like seeing Mario on Mario game on PlayStation. This is referring to the fact that in South Korea, SpongeBob is airing in Cartoon Network. I take away my witch accusation. Bro thinks it's the Decade Driver. He's experiencing all forms of anime magic. Maybe breaking and entering, but don't tell Lonely and Willow that part. No, I think I'd rather from here say Pingus, which is still rather mean because I said so. Honestly, if enough spite in your system, you could probably do a 200 chapter hack. No. Not more but endless open worlds. I've been getting really into human sacrifice lately. This is the fucking hardest tumblers that would make me doubt my sense of reality. Can't anyone see Donkey Kong, or am I tweaking the fuck out? No, that's Dean. Useless ass animals, but come on, they're so cute. So they made a mini horse cross the border, US Canada. We've only done that much? With me taking out with me having 906,304 HP out of 1,668 HP. That was the first of the multiple times I got destroyed in Tales of Vesperia. Most of the time I got destroyed by the final boss! Also, go play Tales of Vesperia. Would recommend. Also, I think it's kind of funny that the protagonist, Yuri Lul, somehow was banned from popularity contests. Because he's too popular. Also Lloyd, I guess. But we aren't talking about Symphonia unless we're talking about what's happening over here. The Iliad. Once again, mildly cruel, but I'm okay with this because I don't like Micaiah. I didn't say this, plus I've never played Radiant Dawn, so... Hey, even bonus edition of Radiant Dawn music playing right now. Luigi's Mansion, United Healthcare CEO DLC. So I guess magic overrides Alabama. My friend said no to Deathblock because apparently, I've never seen the video, there's always some crazy demon or something trying to ruin the concert. I wondered if traffic reversed in the European and Japanese version of the game. Nakiri Dungeon X is also probably not main, just because of the cosplay mechanic. What the fuck is Nakiri Dungeon? FDR is now getting everyone. Are you on Discord 24/7 3765? Genuine question. Depends. I knew Nora was a conspiracy theory. Did Denmark come up with it? Yuri, stop telling Carol you're going to adopt you. He might start to believe you. Even if you tried, Yuri wasn't about to be bullied by a 12-year-old. So what? Next time I see a scumbag beating up another student or catch him kicking puppies, you want me to go and file a fucking report? Nah, I think I remember if I had a soul friend who was a little too into knife play. Died because he thought too hard. Rip. J.K. Rowling saw that and said, there's a real witch who deliberately got herself caught because she loved the feeling of her toes burning. J.K. Rowling, what the fuck? I'm sorry, Estelle, I can't help you. I have a 9 to 5 shift restaurant today, and then I have to do my homework. There's no way I can make that sound successful, no matter how hard you try. There are hospitals when a Scott leaves Yuri's voice. Stop it. Can you introduce me to someone who looks at hospitals? Oh man, that place looks fucking awesome! No, Flynn. Hospitals are gray, quiet, and depressing. Just witnessed a one-sided beatdown between Liam and some angry gremlin child. Which, granted, said angry gremlin child, otherwise known as Rita Mordio, yeah, she would. And Liam, they just made that up because they need someone, and yet this is the same chapter where they also decided to put Symphonia and Abyss characters into the mix. I too failed to shoot my wife. Soul emoji. Long ago, I was unable to shoot my wife. I don't even know what led Joseph Anderson to bring this up to the age. Man, just throw your wife in the box already if she's already dead to you. I guess that means no shirtless pics for Flynn. No! They know. Wait, wrong thing. I mean, they don't know. Ugh, Roy doesn't know what a Tales of Vesperia is. It was a fanfic I was reading. Jeez, cops galleries are that bad they need to get 2 jobs? Who knew I needed a shower for? I turned a bunch of children and preteens into gamblers. Otherwise known as Game Pool winner. Luigi and Waluigi dabble in the oil business. What does Turkish Delight taste like, and is it worth the events that occurred in the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Wario has lunch stamp in the name Wario Pharmacy, which I can never trust my meds from. He wasn't enough of a gamer to have a vivid dream about Super Mario and Vampire, when there's all these clone swordsmen. Yeah, the amount of swordsmen are insane in Smash. I play a decent amount of them. A number of soda bottles, old pills, unused soul drops are still in there. Apparently I found what's looking for and pull out a visor. I knew I still had one of these! If I was going to talk to someone about killing God, Shulk needed to be at that conversation too. Sure, he didn't summon the devil to do it, but he did kill the god of his world too. Regardless, the Illuminati did not pay much mind to Hegelian politics. Airstreet's German fascism delivered the worldview to them high. No beta, we die like Venice. What if Fire Emblem had a mysterious rock? And for the second time, we aren't playing Uno. Are you using healing magic to fight people? First stands the plot holes himself, supposedly beats Rock. Fallout New Vegas has Hank Hill to say that no one in Fire Emblem is actually normal. Welcome to Jay's torture server! Oh, she's gonna say Myrmidon with 11 sword. Why is parent highlighted? And sometimes he's French. Joe? I think that's not true. Time to teach us still what a gachapon is! It's RoboCop! It's not. So when I went to a 1-year anniversary church service about it in 2002, I thought the pastor was recounting a story from the scripture, and I was like, what the fuck? How did I not notice they were playing in Bible times? The parents actively hid 9/11 from them like it's conspiracy theory. Yeah, someone was writing a slide repeatedly. I still need to catch up on the tokusatsu. I need to quit procrastinating. Thank you for reminding me, Sasuke! You can't pull Big Time Rush on the Steel Ball Run playlist. They're purple. What else could you possibly want? Chapter 21. You must play the Sega Saturn. Yeah, I think it's kind of weird that in the same game that somehow has Prom and Yuri LOL, we also have Sega to Sanshiro. Yeah, sure, you can have all the anime swordsmen you want. And then just an actual Japanese guy. Yeah, totally normal. Why is it basic words? I have a milk made of poison. Fleshy murder. Okay, that answered a question I didn't want to ask. Superman. I'd prefer if we handled things peacefully. Guy. I'll toss people around about it. Mr. Vic. My tech stalks anybody who touches it. I cannot. Hot girl. Dick! Bro was cooking. Unfortunately, He got the recipe from Yukiko. Hollow is the one project of all the Social Season 2. Special thanks to Blazing Blade for providing more than half the characters in this bracket. Even if one of them is basically a meme. Owns multiple suits in slightly different shades of magenta, just to gaslight, right? Is this the Asian sequel if you were going to Brazil? I need the Top Gun horse. Do Cretians even have family names? My mom missed Hawk Girl as Hawk Girl as Hot Girl. Berlin Wall. This is the Berlin Wall in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. First appearance. Mario is missing. Latest appearance. Mario Kart Tour Metropolitan Tour 2022. Further location, East Berlin, East Germany. Inhabitants, humans. There's a Mario wiki page for the Berlin Wall. There's a few blobs along the Berlin Wall, which fall into passing racers. Yeah, Shadow, I played the DLC before. Yuri ends the game still fixing the goddamn plumbing, which is broken again for a much different reason. It's instead to go beat up Genova, I guess. I don't know how to describe the Adafagos. There has never been so much man in one place. At least make it a giant PS2 console. But you'll get the Midlife Crisis title. Her ability to spontaneously grow wings is a baller move. If you want to take a bath in such a big bathtub, why can't you just jump to the ocean? A bath? Baby's first monster hunting sword? My brother. Senpai noticed me! Which one? It was Mangs. Which I was shocked to hear that he watched Mangs. Oddly enough for the Advance Wars content and not the Fire Emblem. Okay. Me and the boys going to challenge our local Skinwalker. Which doesn't even make sense. Why would there be a Skinwalker in the UK? But okay. Solid JJ references keep popping into my mind. Fair. Someone so unmajestic. Cause nothing says, Happy birthday, Ash! Like being possessed by a dragon. This is my second time being arrested this week. It allowed player to fast travel between towns they have already visited and conducted home invasions in. Great. Makes great Mario 64 mods. The Yellow River. The Yellow River can't be trusted, as you'll repeatedly see. Oddly, Transformers do in fact have gender. But without the leadership of a split personality Obama with a southern accent and Trump that sounds like Mr. Burns. Idiot! The moon landing used CGI to fake the moon landing. CGI didn't even exist back in 1966. No, 69. CGI in 1996. Ooh. GLaDOS is literally the funniest character ever. Her arc accumulates in her saying, I hate you. I hate you so much it's not even worth the trouble of killing you. So just fucking leave. And on your way out, here's a full choir singing Goodbye, my darling. An aria I wrote in Italian about how much I love you and want you to be safe, which mentions you by name. Don't read it into it. Get the fuck out. And here's something to remember by me. A box with a heart on it. Leave. Dang, GLaDOS. To a woman who has literally never responded to anything ever she said. GLaDOS is a psycho!